So I figured this would be kind of fun. So basically, during the 1920s, there was an increasing problem with the emus on the already stressed Australian farmers. And basically, it just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And the farmers weren't getting subsidies from the government. So they weren't able to grow their crops because they were being harassed by the birds, and the government wasn't helping them either. So it basically ended up with the farming regions having 20,000 emus just constantly eating their crops. Basically, in October 1932, the government was just like, all right, let's actually do something for our people. They sent 3 soldiers out and 10,000 bullets. Phenomenal. This isn't during, I want to put this in perspective, the World War is a fair few years away from happening. So they have the soldiers. And they have, I don't know if they have the rounds, but they have the people. I know that. And, so basically that was whatever. The first attempt really didn't go too well. Only like they wanted to get like 100 emu skins, which is not even close to enough. So basically, during November, they traveled to this place called Campion, whatever, and they tried to kill 50 emus. They failed miserably. They tried again later and failed miserably. And they tried again. And this time they killed like maybe a dozen. And then basically they tried to ambush them at a dam. That failed miserably. They tried again. And it failed again. I want to put this in perspective. This is over the course of like 10 days. So basically, by the end of their 6-day campaign, 2,500 rounds were expended, and at most around 50 birds were killed. Sorry, not at most. So 50 to 200 to 500 birds were killed, but basically over 2,000 bullets. Actually, you guys won't see this, but I'm actually gonna whip out a calculator. I'm probably doing this wrong, but where is divided by? Oh, nope, I fucked that up. Okay, whatever. Sorry. I was trying to be a smart ass and whip it out and do like divide it, but not divide it, like the percent amount of that, but yeah, whatever. So basically, they tried again later, and the EMU command apparently ordered guerrilla tactics, and they split up into small units. So, oof. And that was a complete failure. They tried again because the farmers were asking for even more support. And basically, the second time, over 2 days, they killed 40. On the third, they failed again. And in a report, he said 986 kills with a usage of 9,860 rounds. He claimed 2,500. As you can see, like, the military failed miserably. Like, this was an absolute disaster. The farmers were like, again, in 1934, were like, hey, do something. And pretty much the government was just like, fuck it. So they just set up a bounty system and basically just sent a whole bunch of hunters out to go kill them and basically after that, the emus were hunted down and they got and then a whole bunch of environmentalists got super upset and they were like, no, you can't kill these birds. And it's just like, yeah, that was really it. Basically, it was a shit show and an embarrassment for the Australians.